Hello guys, this is AMEB Style Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you the two main methods on how to make your plain melody and chord songs sound a lot better on the piano. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to use all of these same tricks and patterns into all the songs that you love. Before we teach you the methods to keep everything extremely simple and easy to understand, I'm going to teach you the melody and chords to a very easy song, which is the first phrase of Mary Had a Little Lamb, because this is the song that we are going to use to teach all of the methods and patterns that you're going to learn today. Okay, so the melody and chords go like this. And after the lesson, you'll understand how you can turn it to something like this. Okay, I hope you're excited because let's go ahead and learn the notes now. Okay, so right hand of Mary Had a Little Lamb goes like this. E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, 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 E, G, G. Okay, make sure to write it down because it will be a lot easier to follow all the other patterns if you write down all the basic melody and block chords right now. Anyway, let's repeat it again. E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, 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 E, G, G. Yes, and that is the right hand. Now, the left hand has the chords C major, which is C, E, G. It's a 3-note, fully white note chord, so it's really easy to remember. That's why we chose this song. Okay, the second chord is also C major again. Easy. Third chord changes to G major, which is another fully white note chord, is G, B, D. And then the fourth chord back to C major. So very, very simple. Literally just 2 chords to learn, okay, out of the total 4 chords. So C major twice, followed by G major and C major. Play it over a few times, get it under your fingers, and get used to that movement to the other chord and back. Okay, now putting the 2 hands together goes like this. So E and C major together. Next E and C major together. D and G major together. E and C major together. That's it. Let's do it again. So it goes together, 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 together. Okay, there you are. Now, go ahead and pause the video and practice this basic melody and chord version a few times right now, because every single pattern and concept that I'm going to teach you will be demonstrated on these melody and chords. So you must get it very good right now. So everything else, all the patterns, will be very easy to learn once you get these melody and chords. Okay, now that you have got the example song out of the way, the first method is the arpeggio method, where you separately play each other note on the left hand block chord up and down the piano. Okay, let's start with a very easy pattern where you don't have to move your hand out of the block chord. Okay, so this pattern is the low, mid, high, mid pattern for all of the chords. Okay, so with a C major chord, you'll be playing low, this note of the chord, which is C, mid, which is the middle note of that 3-note chord, which is E, and then high, which is the highest note of the chord, which is G, and then back to mid, which is the middle note of the chord of C major, which is E. There you go. So C major chord, you'll be playing this. Okay, and then same pattern for the G major chord. So low, mid, high, mid, corresponding to G, B, D, B. Okay, so practice that pattern for the 2 chords. Repeat it a few times. Yep, and then also switch between each one, like do this. So you get the changes a lot smoother. Okay, now putting it all together, it would sound like this. Check it out. You can even do the left hand as double speed, so it's like 2 each of that pattern with the right hand now. So like, yeah, not that difficult. It's kind of like Lego blocks building on more and more difficult layers. Okay, so if that was too easy for you, you can do the 1, 5, 8, 10 arpeggio pattern, where the numbers stand for the scale degree of the chord. Okay, so for example, C major will be played as 1, which is C, 5, which is G, 8, which is the higher octave C, and 10, which is the higher octave of the third note, which is the E, like that, so like this. Okay, practice that a few times. Okay, now G major will be played similarly as 1, G, 5, which is D, 8, which is octave above G, and B up here. That's 10. Okay, practice that a few times. Okay, and then practice switching between it. Right, and putting it all together, it would sound like this. Once again, you can do it as double speed as well. See? It's kind of like magic. All right. So, there are many more patterns that you can learn from my website, bestpianomethod.com, but you can always just experiment by yourself and have unlimited possibilities and fun by switching up arpeggio patterns continuously. So you can do something like, you can do like the first pattern, you can be like, and then you can switch to the second pattern. So you go like, backed, like that, and then another pattern. Or you can always just like maybe put the patterns in reverse, so you can just do like, and then you can do that other one. Yeah, you can just have unlimited possibilities, okay? And then you can maybe double the speed of the arpeggio sometimes to give it some variation to your songs. So you can do like slow, you can be like, and double speed. Just play around, switch up all your arpeggio patterns, and just have unlimited fun just like that. Okay, now the second method is the percussion beat making method, where your left hand is imitating the rhythmic pattern of beats that you like. Treat the lowest note of the chord as the bass drum and the higher notes of the chord as snare or hi-hat. Okay, so I'll demonstrate it with the C major and G major chords so you can kind of like know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with a simple rhythmic pattern of low, high, 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 like this for the C major chord. So low, we're doing the C major chord, the lowest note is C, right? Okay, so that's the lowest, low bass drum kind of imitation. So low, and then the E and G together is the high. So low, high, high, high. Okay, so that's the pattern for the C major. Low, high, 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 low, high, high, high. And then same for the G major chords. So low, high, 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 low, high, high, high. All right, so practice that a few times. Switch around. Okay, nice and steady pattern just like that. Okay, so putting it together, the two hands together, will go something like this. Check it out. There you go. Okay, and then once again, you can do it as double speed. There you go. Okay, if that was too easy for you, you can do this following pattern. Okay, so you can kind of beatbox your own like rhythmic pattern. So you can be like low, high, low, low, high, low, low, high, low, low, high, low, low, that kind of thing. So low, high, low, low, high, low, and then you just repeat that loop. Okay, you can see on the screen. So low, high, low, low, high, low. Okay, so for C major, it would go like this. Okay, so it will be the low, once again, is the C, and then the high is the E and G, remember? All right, so it'll be low, high, low, low, high, low, repeat. Just keep repeating. Get this rhythm in your head. Yes. Now, same for the G major, same pattern, just be like this. Low, high, low, low, high, low, repeat. Low, high, low, low, high, low, low, high, low. Okay? So yeah. And now, putting it all together, it would sound like this. Check it out. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right? It sounds like Mary had a hip-hop lamb. All right, just go ahead and have fun and experiment. Experiment and mix and match your own patterns, and perhaps you can even make the bass bigger by doing octaves and having jumps larger to make it more epic. So you could do something like, I don't know, but yeah, okay, so have fun with it, go ahead, experiment and create your own epic versions. Okay, you can even mix both methods that we have learned in today's lesson. You can mix it all together to create your very own interesting versions. You can just play around something like this. So you can start off with like arpeggio, then do like rhythmic patterns and just combine them. So you can be like, and there you go. Now go ahead and implement these very patterns you have learned in this lesson in your own favorite songs. I have multiple thousands and thousands of piano tutorials on my main AMEB music channel for you to try out these patterns on different songs. Because remember, you will only improve by applying these patterns again and again to many, many different songs in many, many different keys and different rhythm, because it's kind of different every single time, and the coordination between the melody and chords is also another thing. Okay, it's different every time. You need to practice these patterns again and again to really get it into your playing. Anyway, if you want to learn more improvisational patterns and decorations, you can use my piano courses on my website, bestpianomethod.com. And also, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more music theory content like this. As for now, see you next time. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to check out the rest of my channel, because literally there are multiple thousands and thousands of these videos ranging from pop songs of all languages, meme songs, video game music, movie, anime, and cartoon theme songs, and many more songs of all sorts that I teach. So most likely you can find your favorite song to learn on my channel. Also check out my website, bestpianomethod.com, linked in the description below if you want to learn more piano from me. Learn from my piano courses on how to play by ear, improvise, read sheet music, how to play and sing, and many more courses at all types of levels, even for those who have never touched a piano before. As for now, enjoy your time around my channel and see you next time.